wider delivery. And this time he doesn't quite get his line right. Can they get a wicket now to really make this a fantastic start? This one's hit. He hasn't really connected. And it will be taken. Fantastic start for MDOX. Just what they would have wanted after a long off-season where they've made a serious bit of improvement and they've just got off to a brilliant start. So often does, and there goes a bit too far back of a length, and it's easily pulled away for a 4 to square leg, and that will be the first 4 for the Mouflons. And this time he just gets it wrong, leaves it on his pad, and then Mehran Khan can just swing his hands at it and he'll get a maximum. Clearly very concerned about Mehran Khan's ability to hit square the wicket. And once again, there's Mehran Khan demonstrating that clean hitting we were talking about. This one just flicked around the corner, and right as soon as I say that, Mukunduri provides him a nice little ball to flick off his pads. You don't want to give this man any extra confidence. It's nicely done. All he has to do is just flick it. Sorry to any England football fans out there for those memories. As Ishan Sarwar just pops one up, and it's taken well at third man. Well, MDOX's catching has been excellent so far today, as that's another good catch for them. They'll be very pleased with themselves as they've just sent both the openers back to the dugout. Oh, that's a brilliant ball. Fantastic stuff for Pasoria. He's got his first wicket. It's none other than the danger man, Mehran Khan. He's looked so good, hasn't he? He's carried this Mouflon's batting effort so far, and now he's gone. Of course, Gursevic Singh was the third highest run getter in July 2020's inaugural T10 tournament, as he just shows why he was the third highest run getter, and that's some excellent fielding after a great hit. Both long off and long on working together in coordination, and then an even better throw. Direct hit from out there. That is some excellent work. High fives all around, and get some applause from their teammates. Just look at this. This is brilliant stuff. This was on the stumps, and there's no fielder out there, so he'll hop along for 4 as Minhas Khan has his second boundary. Moves to 8 off 8. As Gursevic Singh is now back on strike. Wider delivery again, goes straight to those fielders. And this time he'll split them and go for a boundary. Straighter one, this time onto his pads, and that'll just be helped away for 4. And Mouflons are having a more productive over. Now this one's a nice full toss, which will... Oh, that's excellent fielding. Can MDOX round out a brilliant performance in a good way, as this is straight to the fielder, long on, and that's a brilliant start to the penultimate over, as Gursevic Singh has been dismissed. Goes wider. This one popped up in the air. Is it going to drop in no man's land? Yes, it will. They'll get a couple of runs as well. Dale does an excellent bit of work. This one's hit up, popped up in the air. Will it go the distance? It will. As a fielder long on and Kyle Corner both try to go for it. That'll be Minhas Khan's first 6 and the third 6 of the Mouflons innings. Oh, that one struck him. That one struck him. That one's really close. And it's been given. That was out. And now Rahul Shukla has his first wicket. Can Minhas Khan continue this little cameo he's playing? Goes for the big hit. Has he caught hold of this? Has he caught hold of this? Oh, that was a tough opportunity. But it goes for 6. That was never going to be easy for Chetai Shah. We saw him and Thadani fielding very, very well in unison earlier. Minhas Khan playing a useful cameo as this one. There's going to be no question about that one being a 6. goes straight into the olive groves, as that tree will be giving white cricket balls and olives. Here's Minhas Khan, who's just hit back-to-back sixes. Wider one has popped up. Is this going to be 3 sixes in a row? It is! And this over is turning into a nightmare for Shukla. Can Rahul Shukla end well here? Minhas Khan doesn't quite get hold of that. They'll run for a second because they might as well. And that's a terrible bit of fielding. And the worst possible final over for MDOX, as they give up 23 runs on it. It was all going so well for them. Very well played by Chete Shah. And they'll get a couple of runs. This is good batting to start off. Oh, it's another good delivery. Will it go straight to the fielder? It will. No problem there, and he gets the big wicket. This one hit. This time they will get a boundary, so it's third time lucky for the Mouflons. Beg your pardon, MDOX. Third time would be unlucky. The Mouflons. This one's very well hit. That was well hit, and once again goes through cover. This is some clean hitting by MDOX. Some great hitting. Long on, sort of 3/4, isn't quite on the boundary rope. That's very strange to see in Cyprus. As this one goes for 4 as well. Vimal Kunduri's looking excellent out there. That's gone straight to his own team's dugout. They'll be very pleased. They'll say, send a few more here with them in the World Cup, and that one's taken an edge. An excellent bit of fielding by Minhas Khan, who's been an absolute star today. Oh, this one goes square of the wicket, and once again, Kunduri showing that he really favors square of the wicket. And so the captain has brought Gursevic Singh into the attack. He's bowling out arguably his 2 best bowlers right at the start, as this one's played to extra cover and will go for 4. Excellent bit of placement. Shrikant hits his first boundary. Well, this one's hit straight, and there's a fielder there, but it pops right through his hands. Gursevic Singh going around the wicket. Oh, that takes an inside edge. Will it go for 4? And yes, it will. A little bit of fortune for MDOX. And they'll happily take it. Not the kind of fortune which Gursevic Singh would have wanted. He's probably not having one of his luckier nights. Ooh, clipped the top of the stumps. And that's the big wicket. That's why the captain held him back. To get him wickets in the latter stage of the innings. And it's Vimal Kunduri who he's got. So he's proving his worth. Clips the top of the stumps. That's a perfect delivery. And recognizing that, Savan charges down the wicket, but very feebly just pops it up to the bowler, and Ali gets his second wicket. And Savan just not able to do the job for MDOX. Made just 4 runs of 6 deliveries. Oh, this one isn't able to hit it. Oh, Scots think he's run him out. He's definitely run him out, and well, MDOX seem to be going out without a whimper. Looked really promising for them at the halfway stage of the innings, and well, they're collapsing in their second half. Just sent a man into short cover. Mouflons goes for the big hit, gets an inside edge. Well, it's probably not the way they would have hoped to hit it, but they still get a boundary. Pungle goes for the big hit, and he gets a boundary. It's really the only the 2 men on screen who hit it, and this time Pungle goes big. Has it gone the distance? It has, with a bit of help from Waqar Ali. A much needed 6 to end the over. Looks to be the right decision. Upon looking at the first delivery, as Thadani plays this one. Will it go for 4, or has it gone the distance? This is very well played by Thadani. And they start off with 1. Has it gone the distance? It has. They need a couple more of those. His bowl illegal delivery. And they'll have picked up a win in their first game as well. That was a really angry stroke by the captain, Hitesh Thadani. He hit a huge 6 and he's still frustrated about that wide. Feels it should have been given. As M-Docs come oh so close to their first ever win. They lose by just 4 runs. It was one shot, just one shot